Only direction I recognize. Gravity's ancient and gravity's strong. It's hell better men where they didn't belong. But lift is a science the willing can learn. Thrust over weight at every turn. I found my flight plan in chalk and in sweat. Clearance requested, permission not yet. Granted by nobody, taken by me. Ascend off the ground. Ascend past the down. Ascend through the ceiling's crown. Ascend, there's no coming down. Every plateau was a launch pad in weight. Every failure a fin on the rocket of late. The old me's the just burn bright then released. Falling away as the altitude increased. Ascend off the ground. Ascend past the down. Ascend through the ceiling's crown. Ascend, there's no coming down. Layers done peeling! The snake doesn't mourn what it leaves in the grass. A paper thin portrait of versions past. It doesn't hold funerals, doesn't look back. It thickens, it brightens, it stays on track. I keep my old skins in a mental drawer. Not to wear, to remember what for. Shed the skin, let it fall. Shed the skin, through the wall. Shed the skin, grow the new. Shed the skin, the bigger you. Growth as a wardrobe of painful fits. The old 2 tiers where the new man sits. Tight is a signal, not a sentence. Friend, the seams that are splitting all means to an end. Shed the skin, let it fall. Shed the skin, through the wall. Shed the skin, grow the new. Shed the skin, the bigger you. What fit lasting will strangle me now? Multi's the method to wear in the hell. What fit lasting will strangle me now? Multi's the method to wear in the hell. Shed the skin, let it fall. Last year's armor was last year's style. Shed the skin. Ignite! One spark! Ignite! The dark! Whoa, whoa! Ignite! The whole reserve! Ignite! Every unlit nerve! There's a matchbook of mornings inside my chest. Each one a chance to combust with the best. For years I kept striking on wet regret, blaming the weather, blaming the set. Then one tried decision, one honest strike. The fire took, it get Broken fragile glass, faded. A fire's a hungry class. Ignite. One spark, the pilot lights become an arc. Ignite. Field note. Subject no longer matches the file photo. Classification pending. It keeps changing. The chrysalis wasn't a nap, it was war. Enzymes are making what stood before. Inside the cocoon, it's not pretty, it's paste. Identity soup with a future tense taste. But ask any wing how the flying was earned. Total deconstruction, totally burned. No more, almost cracked. No more, no going back. No more, unrecognized. No more, actualized. People who knew me squint when we meet, matching my outline to old spreadsheet. Save you revisions, the file's been replaced. The update was manual painstakingly paced. No more, almost cracked. No more, no going back. No more, unrecognized. No more, actualized. No more, almost cracked. The love is a rumor, the wings are back. No more. The new side. The new side. New form. Check the ashes, they're moving. They swept up my failures and called it an urn. Eulogized nicely so some never learn. But ashes and ending where my kind's concerned. It's soil for the fire's return. Every collapse was a nest being built. Kindling a rage from the beams of the guild. Strike me again, you'll see what I mean. This bird does its best work post-gasoline. Phoenix from the grave. Phoenix through the flame. Phoenix, what a span. Phoenix, better plan. Yeah. The trick isn't rising, it's rising change. Same find new feathers, rearrange. Resurrection with lessons is the only kind. The bird that returns leaves the worst behind. Phoenix from the grave. Phoenix through the flame. Phoenix, what a span. Phoenix, better plan. Keep your condolences, save the wreath. There's a heartbeat under the ash beneath. Phoenix from the grave. Watch the ember disobey. Phoenix. track. 10,000 attempts left us in the stone. Each one dismissed as a failure's clone. But pressures cumulative walls keep score. They just don't show it until they pour. Tonight the hairline with spiderweb wine. Years of invisible work verified. Breakthrough, first light through the crack. Breakthrough, no patching it back. Breakthrough, the dam says goodbye. Breakthrough, hello sky. Overnight success took a decade of nights. The wall kept a diary of all of my fight. Page 1, he's nothing. Last page, he's through. The wall's autobiography ended again. Breakthrough, first light through the crack. Breakthrough, no patching it back. Breakthrough, the dam says goodbye. Breakthrough, hello sky. The last hit looks lucky to those who weren't there. 10,000 before it are hanging in the air. Breakthrough, first light through the crack. The flood's got a schedule, it's not coming back. Breakthrough. Breakthrough! Breakthrough!
Same name, same address, entirely different resident.
The obituary ran from my previous ways. Survived by ambition, presetted by grace. Cause the death listed, the decision at dawn. The couch-shaped existence officially gone. No wait was attended, no flowers arrived. The morning was brief cause the next man thrived. Reborn. Day 1. Reborn. All done. Reborn. New stakes. Reborn. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Rebirth isn't gentle, it's labor and mess. Contraptions of habit and pushing through stress. But out of the struggle, a stronger cry. A life that intends to be lived, not by. Reborn. Day 1. Reborn. All done. Reborn. New stakes. Reborn. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Reborn. Day 1. Birthdays counted in battles won.
Yeah, let's go.
The flow's been generous, gotta admit. It caught every stumble, absorbed every hit. It held me through blanks and it held me through doubt. A loyal foundation for figuring out. But flows have agendas, they love you to stay. Flat is the gospel and stay is their pay. So thank it sincerely, then bend both knees. Load up the tendons like coiling springs. Please, and jump! Leave the floor, heels up, leave the floor. Still shut, the deal with the sky you swore. Leave the floor, one more, leave the floor. Full spring, leave the floor. Everything, airborne's a decision, not a door. Leave the floor, that's what legs are for. off, showing off. The ember stayed humble and never cooled off. Now watch what an updraft can do with a spark that practices patience alone in the dark. Ember rising on the track. Ember rising, built to last. Ember rising, floor to flow. Ember rising, coming through. Excuses out of the mind. No flash, no crackle, just steady gain. Temperature climbing through the rain. Ember rising on the draft. Ember rising, built to last. Ember rising, floor to flow. Ember rising, coming through. Underestimate the quiet glow. That's the last mistake the cold ones know. Ember rising on the draft. The spark they ignored is a fire shaft on the draft. Ember rising on the draft. The spark they ignored is a fire shaft on the draft. The fittest ain't strongest, the science is clear. It's whoever adapts when the weather turns severe. I audit my methods each end of the week. Delete what is dying, promote what's unique. Evolve, task, select, evolve, build, perfect, evolve, shed, upgrade, evolve, unafraid, unafraid. Environment shifted, good, so did I. New stress, new tissue, new alibi for why I'm improving while others complain. Mutation by morning, encoded and trained. Evolve, test, select, evolve, build, perfect, evolve, race. Evolution's a treadmill, I love the chase. Evolve, test, select. The species of one they didn't expect. Evolve, up, 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 up. all.
Down at street level, the forecast was grim. Umbrellas a worry on every limb, but weather's a layer, not the whole sky. I learned that the day I decided to fly. The rain's still real, I don't pretend. I just stopped living where bad moods end. Above the clouds, the grays below. Above the clouds, a steady glow. Above the clouds, a steady glow. Above the clouds, the storms look small. Above the clouds, I see it all. Altitudes earning the fog in the wet, climbing through weather you love to forget. Every great Tuesday I trained through the dim was a meter of height. I'm now standing in. The sun never left, it was never gone. The clouds were just pawns I was working on. Above the clouds, the grays below. Come up sometime, I'll show you the view I know. Above the clouds. Ignition sequence, courage lift. Rockets spend 90% on the leave. The exit from gravity's hard to achieve. Most of my fuel went to quitting the ground. The orbit was cheap once the habits were found. Escape velocity's a personal rate. Whatever it costs to abandon the way. Skyward, throttle wide. Skyward, nothing to hide. Skyward, booster burn. Skyward, no return. The tower said hold and the past said stay. The countdown continued anyway. 10 years of doubting, 9 kinds of fear, 8 hours of sleep and the platform's clear. Skyward, throttle wide. Skyward, nothing to hide. Skyward, booster burn. Skyward, no return. Look out the window, the old life's a dot. Beautiful, honestly, glad it's not where I live anymore. Skyward, throttle wide. The ceiling's a floor on the other side. Skyward. This whole ascent was never about the air, the summit, the clouds, all the trophies up there. It was always the verb at the base of the hill, the one conjugated in sweat and in will to become present tense, never done, declined every morning by everyone. Become what you claim, become past the shame, become through the doubt, become inside out. The caterpillar's not jealous of wings, it's busy becoming the
Only direction I recognize. Gravity's ancient and gravity's strong. It's hell, better men where they didn't belong. But lift is a science the willing can learn. Thrust overweight at every turn. I filed my flight plan in chalk and sweat. Clearance requested, permission not yet. Granted by nobody, taken by me.
Ascend off the ground, ascend past the doubt, ascend through the ceiling's crown, ascend. There's no coming down. Ascend off the ground, ascend past the doubt, ascend through the ceiling's crown, ascend. There's no coming down.
Every plateau was a launch pad and weight. Every failure a fin on the rocket of late. The old me's the ace that's burned bright then released, falling away as the altitude increased.
Yeah! Ascend off the ground, ascend past the doubt, ascend through the ceiling's crown, ascend. There's no coming down. Ascend off the ground, ascend past the doubt, ascend through the ceiling's crown, ascend. There's no coming down. Ascend higher still, ascend newer will, air but a wider view. Ascend the old me fuels the new.
This layer's done, peel it.
Peel it.
The snake doesn't mourn when it leaves in the grass. A paper thin portrait of versions past. It doesn't hold funerals, doesn't look back. It thickens and brightens, it stays on track. I keep my old skins in a mental drawer. Not to wear, to remember what for. Shed the skin, let it fall. Shed the skin through the wall. Shed the skin through the no. Shed the skin, the bigger you. Growth has a wardrobe of painful fits. The old suit tears where the new man sits. Tight is the signal, not the sentence. From the seams that are splitting a means to an end. Shed the skin, let it fall. Shed the skin through the wall. Shed the skin, grow the now. Shed the skin, the bigger you. What fit last year would strangle me now. Molding's the method, the where and the how. Shed the skin, let it fall. Last year's armor was last year's stall. Shed the skin. Ignite, one spark, ignite the dark, ignite the whole reserve, ignite every unlit nerve. There's a matchbook of mornings inside my chest, each one a chance to combust with the best. For years I kept striking on wet regret, blaming the weather, blaming the set. There, one dry decision, one honest strike. The fire took, it can do what it likes. Ignite, one spark, ignite the dark, ignite the whole reserve, ignite every unlit nerve. Combustion is just stored patience released, potential converting from fast to feast. Everything burnable's already in you.
waiting, pending, it keeps changing. The chrysalis wasn't a nap, it was war. Enzymes unmaking what stood before. Inside the cocoon, it's not pretty, it's paste. Identity soup with the future tense taste. But ask any wing how the flying was earned. Total deconstruction, totally burned. New form, old mold, crack. New form, no going back. New form, unrecognized. New form, actualized. People who knew me squint when we meet, matching my outline to old spreadsheet. Save your revisions, the file's been replaced. The update was manual painstakingly paste. New form, old mold, crack. New form, no going back. Form, unrecognized. New form, actualized. New form, old mold cracked. The larva's a rumor, the wings are fact. New form.
Check the ashes, they're moving!
Yeah. They swept up my failures and called it an earn. Eulogized nicely, said some never learn. But ash isn't ending where my kind's concerned. It's oil for the fire's return. Every collapse was a nest being built. Kindling a range from the beams of the guild. Strike me again, you'll see what I mean. This bird does its best work, pulls gasoline. Phoenix from the grave. Phoenix through the flame. Phoenix, white as span. Phoenix, better plan. Yeah. The trick isn't rising, it's rising change. Same fire, new feathers, rearrange. Resurrection with lessons is only kind. The bird that returns leaves the worst behind. Phoenix from the grave. Phoenix through the flame. Phoenix, what a span. Phoenix, better plan.
Keep your condolences. Save the wreath. There's a heartbeat under the ash beneath. Keep your condolences. Save the wreath. There's a heartbeat under the ash beneath.
Phoenix from the grave. Watch the ember disobey. Phoenix.
That's water's excuse. I'm not water, I'm will on the loose. Everything drifts to the easiest floor, unless it's ignited to reach for more. Upward every rep, upward every step, upward every choice, upward hear the voice. The stairs don't care if you're tired or new. They only count landings you carry through. Elevators exist and I wish them well. My legs and
the stairwell of stories to tell. Upward every rep, upward every step, upward every choice, upward hear the voice. Down is default and up is design. Entropy's lazy and effort's divine. Point my whole ledger toward the sky. Audit the climb when I testify. Upward every rep, the compass of the never slept. Upward. Hear that crack? That's the wall, not me. 10,000 attempts left dead in the stone. Each one dismissed as a failure's clone. But pressure's cumulative, walls keep score. They just don't show it until they pour. Tonight the hairline went spiderweb wide. Years of invisible work verified. Breakthrough, first light through the crack. Breakthrough, no patching it back. Breakthrough, the dam says goodbye. Breakthrough, hello, sky. Overnight success took a decade of nights. The wall kept a diary of all of my fights. Page 1, he's nothing. Last page, he's through. The wall's autobiography ended on cue. Breakthrough, first light through the crack. Breakthrough, no patching it back. Breakthrough, the dam says goodbye. Breakthrough, hello, sky. The last hit looks lucky to those who weren't there. 10,000 before are hanging in the air. Breakthrough, first light through the crack. The flood's got a schedule and it's not coming back. Breakthrough.
Same name, same address, entirely different resident. The obituary ran from my previous ways. Survived by ambition, presented by grace. Cause the death listed, a decision at dawn. The couch-shaped existence officially gone. No wake was attended, no flowers arrived. The morning was brief cause the next man thrived. Reborn, day one. Reborn, all done. Reborn, new stakes. Reborn, whatever it takes. Rebirth isn't gentle, it's labor and mess. Constructions of habit and pushing through stress. But out of the struggle, a stronger cry. A life that intends to be lived, not by. Reborn, day one. Reborn, all done. Reborn, new stakes. Reborn, whatever it takes. Reborn, day one. Birthdays counted in battles won. Reborn, reborn.
The crack never heard of a transfer case. What's earned by the fingers, it stays in the bone. Summits remember who carried their own. Climb, hand over hand. Climb, inch of land. Climb, knuckle and will. Climb, higher still. Reach, hold, pull, lock. One more move up the clock. Climb. Climb, hand over hand. The top's just the bottom of where I'll stand. Climb. Climb.
Small light, big plans.
Whoa. One coal in the grate where the bonfire was. Outlive the blaze and the early applause. The loud flames spent themselves showing off. The ember stayed humble and never cooled off. Horizontals, then rotate. The world loves lateral, sideways careers, transfers and shuffles that go nowhere for years. I tilted my vector 90 degrees, traded the hallways for climbing trees. Vertical's harsher, the falls are real, but so is the altitude under the hill. Vertical, straight line up. Vertical, fill the cup. Vertical, spin the legs. Vertical, no more pegs. Flat roads flatter, they whisper you're fine. Inclines interrogate grade by grade, line by line. I like a road that respects me enough to ask me directly, so you made him stop. Vertical, straight line up. Vertical, fill the cup. Vertical, spin the legs. Vertical, no more pegs. Vertical, straight line up. The y-axis life interrupt, erupt. Vertical. Above the clouds, the grays below. Above the clouds, a steady glow. Above the clouds, the storms look small. Above the clouds, I see it all.
Down at street level, the forecast was grim. Umbrellas of worry on every limb, but weather's a layer, not the whole sky. I learned that the day I decided to fly, the rain's still real. I don't pretend. I just stopped living where bad moods end.
Above the clouds, the grays below. Above the clouds, a steady glow. Above the clouds, the storms look small. Above the clouds, I see it all.
Altitudes earning the fog and the wet, climbing through weather you love to forget. Every great Tuesday I trained through the dim was a meter of height. I'm now standing in. The sun never left, it was never gone. The clouds were just floors I was working on.
Above the clouds, the grays below.
Come up sometime, I'll show you the view I know.
Above the clouds,
Hey!
above the clouds. heading the way. Skyward, throttle wide. Skyward, nothing to hide. Skyward, booster burn. Skyward, no return. The tower said hold and the past said stay. The countdown continued anyway. 10 years of doubting, 9 kinds of fear. 8 hours of sleep and the platform's clear. Skyward, throttle wide. Skyward, nothing to hide. Skyward, booster burn. Skyward, no return. Look out the window. The old life's a dot. Beautiful, honestly glad it's not where I live anymore. Skyward, throttle wide. The ceiling's a floor on the other side. This whole lesson was never about the air, the summit, the clouds, or the trophies up there. It was always the verb at the base of the hill, the one conjugated in sweat and in will. To become, present tense never done, declined every morning by everyone. Become what you claim. Become